I'm putting on chicken with a gizzard also. You know, maybe that gizzard will help, you know, protect the chicken, who knows, but that's what we're doing. Okay, I've got 4 lines in the water. I've got 2 on drift boards, 1 behind the boat, and 1 suspending on the side. All have the same thing, the chicken and the chicken gizzard with it. Now you're not gonna see the, at least not in this area for now, both planer boards, you know, perfectly behind the boat because I'm kind of in a crosswind. But I've got a new spot lock feature with iPilot and all that on my trolling motor now. So I've pointed it for a direction and it's heading there. Gets me a lot more hands-free. And I'm gonna let the boards be what they want to be. Later I'm gonna go out and get more downwind with it and try other things with this and try the spot lock and all kinds of things. So I'm really interested in this new technology, and we're going to see how well it works for me today. Today I'm also trying out a new vest. This vest was sent to me for a review, and I'll figure out who it was and put the name on it or everything, but it's a heated vest and I've got it on high right now, and of course I've got it over my hoodie, but even my hands in here are staying warm and I can feel my body area is real warm. So and it's got 3 settings. It's got a, you know, a hot, a medium, and a cooler, you know, 3 settings up and down. You can get that. I probably got started probably about 10:30ish. I'll check the clock on that, but it's right now right at 11. Still haven't had a bite yet. You know, I've drifted probably about a quarter of a mile. Even for 30 degrees, you know, it's not bad out here. So it should be in the 40s here in a little while. There is a little breeze, and but I'm using this iPilot, and it is pretty much making this a breeze in this wind, because all I have to do is just set a direction, and I've got it on legacy because I started out, it was on advance when I started, and I was sideways, no way you could run lines with it. But I pretty happy with this thing so far, and hopefully we'll catch some fish today. Hit it hard. This feels like a decent fish. We're only in about 3 or 4 foot of water. I have to remember this is my brother's rod. Makes everything feel big. Keep out of mother's line. I tell you what, I don't know how big this fish is, but if he ain't over 10 or 15 pounds, I'm gonna be surprised. He feels heavy even for this rod. Have a net problem. Oh yeah! Come on, big boy. Got a lot of length to it. got hung on this one. All right, we're gonna go chase down that board. Try to get to this fish here in a second. Let me get my board and then I'm gonna hit the spot lock. Maybe my first time trying out the spot lock on it. Well, that fish could be 20. All right, I'm on spot lock. He's a mean 17 pounds. Pretty fish. Woo! All right, let's get another. Yeah. That's a heck of a way to, that's a heck of a first fish. Sure wish Brother Dave would have been here to catch that fish on his rod. I think that one might have pulled him out of the boat. Another decent fish, not quite as big. This one here is 15 pounds, just a little smaller than that last one. Another really nice fish on David's rod. Now, I've been out here, probably had this vest on probably going on 2 hours now, and I've been staying warm, you know, and it's a good place to put your hands. Your hands stay good and warm inside them pockets. And it's only down to 72% on the battery. Wasn't a bad fish. I'm in an area that's kind of out of the wind, kind of dragging down the edge of an island, trying to stay in the shallower water, because it seems like I'm getting everything in 10 foot and under. So I'm gonna try to get up in that 5 to 7 foot range and see what happens down this island. company also sent me a, the brown, outdoor version, or, kind of the, I don't know, I guess wear it anytime. This is kind of the winter. This is kind of the, summer, spring, and fallish, I guess, colors. And interesting thing about this one is it's got zippers on both sides that have, so you can widen it. My thought on that was that, in the morning time when you got your morning belly, you probably have these zipped up. You'll be as small as you're going to be. You can let out one side around noon, when you start eating your lunch. And then by dinner time, when you drink about half a six-pack of beer and had some chicken wings and all that good stuff, you can let out the last one and adapt for that evening belly. Kind of got a furry inside there, heated, just like the other one. I can sure tell the battery run out in this thing. It's starting to get a little cooler on my body. Hadn't had that problem all day. Dopey me, I had turned the camera off right when I was getting a hit on this white rod. Ended up being a pretty hard pull on it, and pull and drag, and then came loose. I'm now recasting. Quite a bit of excitement there for a minute. Unfortunately, some dope forgot to turn on the camera after the last fish. I ended up getting a hard takedown by a 12-pound catfish that gave me a really good fight. And of course, it was on David's rod.